Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's InsideAgameR. Welcome to Transport Fever 2. So recently I put up a poll on the community tab on the channel to see if you guys would like to see a season on this. And you guys said you would, and you'd want to see some mods. So that's what we're going to try and do. We're going to try and play in hard mode. We're going to try and survive. I wouldn't say I'm the best at this, but I do enjoy it and I really want to give it a good go. So we'll see how far we can get into this series. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go to a free game. I put the hilliness down a little bit. We got the water. I like the water because we can put cargo ships up and down. It could come in handy, and we've got a couple of cities, so we could connect them maybe. Forest is fine. Yeah, I'm happy with that. We've got a one-to-one map. Medium number of towns because I've got a mod that's going to let these grow, so they're going to get quite big. So that's fine. And I've got high industry, which is nice. Okay, so let's go to next. So what we're going to do, I'm going to start. We could start in 1850, but it's a bit too slow for me. So what we're going to do, we're going to start in 1900. Okay, I think that's a good starting point. I don't even know if we're going to make it even into the 2000s yet. But anyways, and then we're going to go to our custom settings. And you're going to see the mods I have enabled here. So I'm going to package these up and put them on the Steam Workshop. And in the description down below. So if any of you want to use the mods that I'm using, you're more than welcome. Some of them, most of them are like UK buses and planes and a few other bits. Some more of the important ones are down here. You know, the riverboats, regional airports, realistic railway slopes. I quite like natural town growth, etc. So yeah, these are all the mods I'm using, and like I said, I will put them in a little file for you guys, and you can see if you want to use them or not for your own. Okay, so we're quite happy with this then. They're all enabled. Let's start our map. Okay guys, so welcome to the map. Here we go. It's quite nice. You've got Carlisle here, Winslow, Haywards Heath, Stowmarket. So what we need to do first is establish our very first connections and try and make some money, because we don't start with any money, and actually what we do have is a 10 million loan. Now, we'll have to have a look at that in a second. So we're just going to go around and see what looks generally easy to do. These want box, they want fuel. I mean, there's not much here. Stowmarket is a possibility. It's looking for food. We've got grain here. This is a very quick run. So yeah, Stowmarket definitely is a possibility. You guys want tools and stuff. Yeah, not particularly easy, but I do like that we've got these two oils here that could go to crude. Yeah, that'd be nice later on in the game. If we can find a refinery. Yeah, we could train it down, say. Okay, so that could work in the future. I quite like that. That's close enough. These guys are looking for food. Yeah, there's not much around on them either. Okay, Eaton is looking for tools and bricks. Again, it's not going to be ideal for the moment. Yeah, none of this is ideal. Okay, this is going to be a pretty damn hard start, but it was never supposed to be easy. Okay, so yeah, not much there for us. Winslow are looking for some fuel as well. Do they have any fuel nearby? They don't really. But Carlisle are looking for some food. So, yeah, I mean, Haywards Heath's looking for fuel. Yeah, this is it. This is our starting point. As you can see, there's not loads to go from. So, we've got two choices. We could truck from here, through the town, and back. Or do we truck from here? Do we spend a bit of money at the beginning, put the road in, then into town and back? I think that's what we're going to do. Now, I didn't really want to spend that much money to start with, but I think if we shorten down this distance, because it will take 2 of the corn to make the bread. So it is going to take a little bit. So what we need to do first, then, let's go into waypoints. Let's go into our buildings. The first things that we're going to want then are a truck station. So these truck stations is where these, as long as these are connected to this is where they will start storing all their bits and pieces. So we can rotate this. Let's have a look, make sure that we're still in an area for it. Okay, yeah, that's quite cool. We are. What we might do is just pull it out a little bit, make it a one-way in, one-way out. Okay, so, you know, that's 79 grand already spent. You know, it's very, very easy money spent on this. And I'm going to do the same here. I mean, we should be able to keep connected. Yeah, so I'm just going to pull it out a little bit. We're going to place it somewhere like there. That's fine for me. And then we'll work out the Stowmarket one in a minute. Okay, so the reason why I've done what I've done is if I go into this and I configure, we can now change some of this around. I'm going to delete this bit of road, and I'm going to make one-way road in. So they're going to probably come in this way, go out that way. That's what I imagine. and out. And I also want to put down some more cargo platforms, make it a little bit bigger. I think that would be more than big enough, in all honesty. We're not going to make it tram electric. Okay, so that is now configured. The only thing that we need to do then is go into the streets. We can just use these small country roads. They're nice and cheap, and we'll just go down to there like that. And same thing here. Perfect. Okay, and if we click on this, you can see it is connected, so it will start gathering the food. Okay, and now I'm going to do the same thing over here. We're going to configure this one. So I'm just going to delete the end. We're going to do street access one way. Okay, so we're going to put a bridge in. It's going to be a little bit, might be a little bit pricey, but I think in the long term it will help. So if we bring road in that side, we'll go out the other side. And again, I'm just going to extend them out a little bit, and I'm happy enough with that one. So what we will then do is do the same thing here, just put a little road up and then another road out. Now what we need to look at is how much would this cost us. Okay, so we're looking at 250,000 for that bit of road. It's a lot of money, but we're going to take it as an early investment, because I definitely think if we can speed this up faster, it'll be a lot better for us. Okay, the other thing that we want to look at here now is the truck unload stop. So here, to make this town grow, we need to give it what it needs, and one of those things are the bread. So as long as all the bread is in, so yeah, it looks like it'd be good if I put the truck stop anyway, actually. But here on the way back, we're going to get everybody that needs the food, so I'm going to put that truck stop down there. Okay, we are going to need a road depot. Now, I don't want to restrict these towns from growing too much, so I am going to put the depot actually out here. It's not ideal though. But look, we'll put it out here for now. 13 grand, we'll take it. Okay, so we can actually set up our first line. So if we go into the lines here, we're going to create a new line. And here we go, you got line 1. So we can change the colour. The food is yellow, so we'll go for yellow for our first line. I'm going to call this, forgotten what town we're at here now, Stowe Market Food. So Stowe Market Food. And I'm going to put in brackets L for lorries, okay? Because I'll use T for trains, just so I know. So we're going to add some stations here. So our first station, of course, is going to be here. Okay, so they're going to come in, pick up. I then want them to drop off here, which again they will pick up. And then they're going to come off here and deliver that food before heading back to do the same route again. Okay, quite happy with that at the moment. We'll let that go. And what we now need to do is look at some vehicles. So what have we got for this time of year? So we've got some horse-drawn carriages. They're going at 20 miles an hour, but we do have this at 25, which is at diesel. Now he's going to cost 6 grand a year, so he's 1,000 more per year, but I think it's worth it for this point of the game. Let's get 3 of them, and then what we're going to do is click them all, and we're going to set them their line and Stowe Market Food, and we should now see them leaving the depot once I press play, which we're going to do now. So there we go, we are now playing. So if we go into our account, you can see that we got 10 million, okay? So I'm going to start repaying some of this loan. And the reason why I'm doing that is it's going to give us less interest. If you keep that 10 million, the interest is going to be high. Look, we ain't got much money, but we're going to hope that this first line will just make a little bit just to get us going. So how we're going to do this is I'm going to set quite a few trucks on this. You're going to see them loading. You're going to see here now that the grain is starting to produce, as you can see. What we want to do is start leveling this up, of course. And once these 3 start setting off, we will buy another 3. And I think if we put about 9 or 12 on this route, it could become profitable pretty quickly. So let's just speed up that time a little bit. There we go, here comes our first carriages. Oh, there's a wolf there. There you go, he's taking his grain as well. And once he's full, he will start heading off. There you go, I wanted to get a couple of screenshots for the Discord. So there we go. They're going to be producing and it's not going to be enough trucks, okay? So if we go into our depot, what we can now do is click on all of these and we can press this button. That's now going to clone them directly onto our line and they're now going to set off, okay? Now that the last one's just started to go. I want to break them up a little bit. So again, we're going to fast forward our time here. So it's going to take a couple of years for this to actually even start doing anything, but it will start working and it'll be really good. So again, now the same thing's going to happen here. As you can see, their production is good. We're not shipping as much as we can produce. Now they're loading up. They're starting to cross the bridge. So what I'm going to do is get another 3. Okay, so our first bit of profits come in. It was about 7 grand a truck. So it does take 2 of this to make 1 of these for the town. So it's going to be a while before this produces. What I want to do is just get another 3. And we're going to clone them again, okay? So if we go over to this side now, you can see he's actually picking up some of the food. So their production is very low. We need to level them up because, again, it's going to take 2 for the 1. So they are taking whatever's being made, but yeah, it's not enough yet. But hopefully the line will become profitable. We have 3 more trucks now just taking off. I don't know whether to go for 3 more because these are now on the way back actually. And I think that's actually going to be okay. So what we could look at here is look at the line. Okay, nice. And if we click on the city, we should start seeing this now growing because you can see now that we are starting to bring it some food. And once that supply starts coming in, everything will be pretty good. Now, it's not very good to start off with passenger lines because until we start expanding these up a little bit, it's not really worth it just yet. I don't think anyways. Okay, so I think that's actually working okay. I think to see will it make money, I think it's going to take a bit of time. But it is turning a profit. We're not talking huge profits here, but it is turning a profit. And that's okay. It's what we wanted. What can we do next? That's going to be get us some more stuff. Now, we do actually have a second farm that we could just bring this down to here, but that's not really going to work for us at the minute. Who does the packaging? No one's really doing packaging. Okay, let's have another good look around then. So wood and steel makes the cogs. That's fine. That's the silver mill. Okay, so that would require the 2 stones. Yeah, that's not ideal really, is it, for us at the moment either. Something a bit more simpler would have been good, but again, that doesn't look like it's going to be the case. Doesn't look like anyone's making bricks around here either. Okay, so you need planks to make tools. But again, there is just nothing, because we don't really have railways yet. They're going to be too expensive. Okay, so you can make tools as well. For you. We've got wood here. So that wood could go to here. Again, it's a long... Does anybody want beer? Beer would have been easy to make. Okay, so we've got the stone. Wow, this is a real tough start for us, actually, in fact. Because what that's going to force is lines not making profit. But as you can see, total earnings now are that we actually are making some money. Which is good. We're making some money. As you can see, we've already invested over $1 million. But this year, because our expenditures are down, we are now turning profit. We've now done 2 years. Okay. We'll have to bring this. I really want to grow some other cities and towns as well. And I think I'm going to have to go with transport, and not because I want to, because there's really not a lot out here for us at the moment. I wouldn't mind making some of this steel. Okay, so do you have any of this rock nearby? Not at all. You have that one. Okay. We can. He wants wood. Two wood equals 1 planks. Okay. You want tools as well. Okay, I think we need to invest. Right. Okay, so wood to here. That really needs to be trained over, doesn't it? Okay. Truck station. Would it be worth putting a train to here, because that's going to be very small and the train would definitely take more. Are you forcing me into trains here, game? I mean, huge investment again. Nah, we'll have to do trucks for now. Okay, that's fine. So let's get our truck stop down here. As we always do, I'm just going to make it kind of more of a one-way. And we're definitely going to want one over here somewhere. Perfect. Okay, so look, let's configure these two to how we want them. Okay. Take out the street access. You can go in. You can go out. You're done. All I need to do is put in a street view. Again, mud streets are absolutely fine this time of year. And then I just need to configure the one over here, just so we can start getting some of these planks moved and made. Make sure Gateshead transfer is connected to the street network, just in case I didn't know. Okay, so again, I'm just going to delete that. I want to configure the platform a little bit. I don't think it's going to make that much anyways, but hey ho. Is that the in or the out? I can't see. That is the out. So in, out. Okay, and they're going to need their own road depot as well. Again, might as well just put it up here. I don't think it's going to matter too much where we really put it. Okay, so what we can do... I mean... Tools for Gateshead is basically what we're going to call this one, isn't it? Okay, so I want to create a new line. We're going to edit it. We're going to make it kind of a browny colour for the wood. So, tools for... I've already forgotten the town name. Gateshead. Okay, tools for Gateshead. And again, it's going to be a lorry line for now. And then I'm okay with that. So at the moment, the only stations that we're going to go from is from here to here. Okay, that is it. We're going to go get some more trucks. We want some more cargo. I'm going to buy 3 more of these. And paint them brown even. There we go. And it'd be handy if I set them on a line. So that's going to actually start making money. Look, even if what it's making is not going to be the tools and stuff, it's going to start producing, and then we're going to truck it. It's so far to truck it. I can't believe there's nothing closer, but we'll start making things, and it'll start making us money, and that'd be good. So this is now going to be starting to produce, as you can see. And then what I will do again is put 3 more out here. There we go. So there, we'll start seeing some more money being made. Might take a little bit more of a loan out. Now, this is going to take 2 wood for 1 planks. So what I'm thinking is this might just have to have its own little system. And then we're going to put a bigger system to bring the planks to here. And then to bring the tools down to Eton. That might just have to be the way. We'd like to see a little bit of money. It's a start. Can't believe we just couldn't maybe move that elsewhere, but that's what railways will be for. Is this other line still profitable? It is making money. Not a lot, but it is making money. Okay, so that's okay for a minute. We'll leave you alone. This is now making a bit of money. So I do need to do something with this wood production. So we're going to have to join a road here. Okay. Okay, we've got a new bus available. See, now that's 500 grand just for that. Okay, and that's now put our earnings. I'm just going to borrow a little bit more again because, well, first of all, we need to put in, well, the depot's fine there. We now need to put in a depot here. So if we go to our buildings, terminal building, again, as long as it's close by, we should be good to go. Anything up around here? And we'll do our usual configuration. Road in. Road out. And we'll put a bit more cargo bay in here. Not sure if it'd be needed. Then we're going to go to our streets. That's 5 grand. That is connected. Okay, so Eton needs the spanners. So if we put a bus stop there, a truck stop, sorry, it is going to pick them all up. Perfect. Now, the problem we have is this is going to be a long journey. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually put another... I mean, do we just use the same terminal? Okay, we need to edit this then. We'll put wood to logs. Gateshead, as we know where it is. We need a new line. We need to edit that. I'm going to give it a lighter shade of brown. Keep it brown because it's going to be connected. We're going to call this then logs for tools Stowe Market. And again, this is a lorry line. Okay, so what you're going to do is take some tools. You're going to take them to here, and then we're going to take them into Eton to go all the way back on yourself. Now, this is not efficient by any means necessary, but it's a means of what we need to do. So we're just going to use this depot. We're going to go into buying some vehicles. We're going to get some more of these cargoes. We don't have anything new yet. So we'll start with another 3. To be honest with you, we probably should put a train across there nearly would be better. It's going to drive down here. It's going to take a long time to make this actually work, but it'll be okay. So look, we can see now logs are being produced. Now it's actually okay that they're going to take longer because it's going to take a lot more time for this to be producing what it needs to be producing. So what I could do with that line actually, So once these trucks are pretty much here, I'll put 3 more on that line, because this is only now just starting to produce what we need. There's 8 available, so there's no rush for that. I think some of these trucks went empty. It could be worth more to us to put more trucks on the wooden bit. Like I said, I would like to put a little train here. How you doing up here? We're still making money. Not loads, but we're making some. But I did invest big money last year on the infrastructure. But it'll be okay. Okay, so they actually have 15 wood now. So what we can actually do is the logs for Stowe Market, I can actually now clone. And that would make sense because it's going to pick up a full load going off to here. The wasted journey is now going to be down to Eton. What we also might do is wood for Gateshead is just 3 more just for that line. Because, yeah, we got a ton of logs that I can't move. A rail to here now would be perfect. What's this worth to us? He didn't bring anything though, did he? Okay, so we are struggling. So what we need to do in the next episode is just connect a few more industries that are close to each other. Like this. I don't have much use for it at the moment, but if we just bring logs to there with a couple of trucks, it will make money. This town should be growing. It is. It's now pretty happy. Quite a lot of public transport out there, so we could do a bit of public transport, but it's not going to make us money. Not in the early game anyways. What needs to be done is more industries, and again, we've got the 2 crude here. We can make a little line to here. Again, in the future, it'll be future-proofing, but what we need is stuff that things actually need. Okay, we'll get another 3 trucks now for logs for Stowe Market. Like, these 2 can make steel. Yeah, this route is really too far with trucks. Maybe that line makes more money than I thought it might make. Did turn a profit. Turning a profit. Okay, so it is all turning a profit. These guys are now on their first journey back. Wood logs to Gateshead. Why are you going down here? Okay, you are picking up your first set of logs. So look, he's going to be full every time now. Problem is, the next set now, he's only just on his way back. Okay, so look, it's working. We're turning profit. It's not efficient, but it is, I suppose, just what it is for the minute. I'm tempted to even throw maybe just another couple of vehicles out. I'm gonna put 2 more out. I think it's worth the investment. These are now just on their way back. It just give us a little bit something else. Okay, so I'm going to leave the episode there. It's quite a long episode. It's going to take a lot of time to get building and sorting things out. Like I said, in hard mode, it's not easy. We will connect a few more industries up, but what I really wanted was towns to grow, but it's not going to be as simple as that, obviously, and that's fine. We'll have to work with what we got, and that we can do for sure. So hopefully you guys have started to enjoy the beginning. We have done 8 years. I've slowed it down a little bit now. We are turning a small profit, but it is a profit nonetheless. We can see that there's a few more trucks about to arrive here now. That's going to make us some good money. How much are the tools making us once they actually arrive here? I can't imagine it's big money, but we'll find out. $10,000. Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. I wouldn't say it's perfect. But as you can see, once these guys come up here, we make good money. If you're enjoying this content, please let me know. If you'd like me to continue this, let me know. If you've got any hints and tips, let me know. Like I said, I've not exactly made this a perfect start. This long route isn't ideal. So we are going to put a few smaller bits together in the next episode. And hopefully once we get some better vehicles and hopefully we can afford some trains. I don't know whether it's worth just getting a bit of a loan to put a train across or not. I'm not entirely sure. We do have some new buses available now, but they're expensive. And buses only just about break even. But yeah, enough from myself, guys. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye for now.